It's no secret that World of Warcraft streamer Asmongold is a little bit insecure about his hair loss problem.
One of the reasons why I'm wearing this hoodie is because without it, my hair looks really bad. And one of the reasons why my hair looks bad is because there's not as much of it anymore. I'm going bald. It fucking sucks, but it is true. And there are insecurities that I'm aware of and I can make fun of like that. And there are other insecurities that I don't really want to talk about. And I don't care if people call me Asmon bald, that's fine. It doesn't bother me at all. But other things I just don't really want to hear about or I don't want to deal with. And so I try not to put those out there. I try not to give people ammunition to hurt me.
I, for one, find it unfortunate that Asmongold would be losing his hair at the young age of 29, so I took it upon myself to figure out a solution to help him stop his hairline from receding and to potentially get him less comments about his hair if he ever does solve the problem. Trying to narrow down the source of Asmongold's receding hairline, I decided to look up what foods are and aren't good for his hair. And I decided to do this because if hypothetically he were to change what he's eating for the better, he might be able to narrow down what the source of his hair loss problem is. And he might not want to hear dieting advice, but on the other hand, the way I see it, it's a sucky trade-off between eating foods that's going to help you keep your hair and eating food that is going to probably reduce your hairline that'll keep you happy for an extra 5 minutes. So I decided to go to ncbi.gov. I wanted to choose a place that would be the most reliable and not rely on websites that may not have the best information. This .gov article is just this long ass article. You can go to it. It's called "The Role of Vitamins and Minerals in Hair Loss: A Review." U.S. National Library of Medicine. I'll run through the basics of what it's saying to kind of give you a quick rundown so you don't have to read all this. But you can read all of it if you want. The link is up here if you want to copy it and put it in your browser and then bookmark it. Vitamin C. Now, I've also read somewhere else that a potential problem for hair retention is the artificial sweeteners in diet sodas. So if you want to drink something that tastes good, if you don't mind the taste of orange juice, then you could replace that with orange juice. You want to have citrus fruits, potatoes, tomatoes, green peppers, cabbages. Yeah. I would imagine that hot peppers are probably better because they have more capsaicin, which I think is good for you. You got vitamin D, which is found in mushrooms, yolk, liver, salmon, and soy milk. I know that the sight of soy and soy milk is going to trigger some of Asmongold's audience, minus McConnell, but we're talking about Asmongold retaining his hair, so I think that's got a higher priority than what some people are going to say who may have right-wing political points of view. Vitamin E can be found in vegetable oils, nuts, seeds, and green leafy vegetables such as spinach and broccoli. Now, when it comes to getting spinach in my system, what I tend to do is if I ever have like a burger, I'll put spinach on top of it as soon as when it's hot to kill all the anti-nutrients that are in the spinach. If you could find a way to make salad taste good, well, kudos to you. Considering that our blood is iron-based, iron deficiency is pretty bad. Now, fish, meat, and eggs can be good sources of iron, I believe. Food out there that's probably fairly common that you could get your iron in. Zinc. Zinc is commonly found in oysters, beef patties, Alaska king crabs, fortified breakfast cereals. I'm gonna guess the ones that are not loaded in with sugar. Cooked lobster, if you got the money. Cooked pork chop loin, baked beans, and dark meat chicken. So go for the dark meat. Legumes, I don't know what the hell that is. Meat, pretty common. Seeds, nuts, dairy, eggs, and whole grains. So if you want to have breakfast, have eggs. Just know that I made this video not to pick on Asmongold, but because I want to see him get better, and because it kills me to see a 29-year-old lose his hair. I know that he feels awful about losing his hair and that he wants to keep it, and I'm trying to give him advice on how he can keep it as long as possible. Considering how his whole community will make fun of him endlessly if he does.
Best photoshoppers in the world shop your hair out of pictures, and you look
Yeah, I have.
fine. You look dandy, man. I'm telling you. What are you so worried about, dude?
Just a second. Like, let me look. Asmongold bald.
Look at that. Look at that thumbnail. Wait, look at that thumbnail right there, with you and Tyson and McElreevy. Is that who you want to be? Huh? That's who you want to be?
Bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. Then I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad